And we welcome you to another Pet Pals TV. Stewie says welcome. We've got a great show for you today. It's Jenkins Forever Farm, and they have lots of wonderful animals to share with you. Danielle McConnell has that story. And then mini horses. They're almost as big as Stewie. Renee Jameson has that. And Steve Schweitzer talks about canine heroes and what we can do to help. Stay with us on Pet Pals TV.
Give a little love, give a little more this time. Give a little love, if you give everything will be fine. Give a little love, it'll come back if you just try. It'll feel right. Give a little love.
And on Pet Pals TV, we welcome all of our new viewers because we're now on YTA. That means you can find us everywhere, all over the country. And we'll have more on that, so stay with us on that as well. Thank you, and thank you for joining us. Coming up now, let's go to the Forever Farm. This is Jenkins Forever Farm, and Daniel McConnell shows us around.
Today, we go to southern Indiana to Jenkins Forever Farm, where we meet some amazing animals that get a second chance. So Stacy, what made you start Jenkins Forever Farm?
Well, I've just always had a real passion for animals, and when I realized once we moved out here that there was a huge need for farm animal rescue, we just decided we needed to get involved.
And where do your animals come from, Hygiene?
So most of our animals come through the local animal control, police seizures. Animals like Jeans, he came through a police seizure through his mom. He actually was born here. So as soon as they come, we put them into a quarantine space for at least 30 days. We have our vet come out. We may send out tests to get done, like fecal and blood results, and just make sure that they're healthy. And then once they are, we'll integrate them into a herd, like more alpacas or cows or whatever, or whoever just makes sense. We are incredibly fortunate to have a farm and exotics vet that comes out to our farm at a moment's notice.
That's amazing, because you don't think of farm animals needing vet. You think dog, cat, we take those animals, but farm. And you were mentioning how one of your turkeys just had to go to the vet?
Yeah, so one of our turkeys, he has a kind of a permanent sinus infection. It's not treatable or curable, but we do treat the symptoms. And so last year he actually had sinus surgery, this same vet, and that happened in clinic, so it was sterile. But yeah, he had sinus surgery and it's prolonged his life over a year now.
So this is Rupert.
Yeah.
I heard all about you.
Yeah, this is their famous Rupert. So he's the one that has, he has a permanent sinus infection basically, which is why his face is a little swollen here. But at one point it was really puffed out. He's the one that had sinus surgery last year, and surgery for birds is really risky because they, especially with a bird this size. Yeah. But he is a trooper and he came through.
Who are you?
This is Belle. She was actually our very first resident, and we call them residents because they're like a resident here. I run like a long-term care facility basically for animals. So they live here, this is our home, and Chip right here came with her. So they were the very first two animals that stepped foot on this property.
Talk about the difference you see in the animals when they get here.
Oh, it's incredible. You can see on our before and after pictures on Facebook, when they come, they're depressed, sad, usually sick, starved. It doesn't take long, maybe a week here, and they are uplifted, their bellies are full. It's like they know that they're safe.
What's in here then?
2 sets of rabbits that came from a hoarding situation last year that we ended up keeping almost all of them. We adopted out 2, but they're Angora rabbits, and they have this big fluffy coat, and they require a lot of care. And we just weren't able to find qualified adopters that would be able to maintain their needs.
And they get to live the rest of their lives here.
Yes, ma'am.
Spoiled.
Yes.
And you do have outsiders come in to visit your animals, correct?
We do, yeah. We do private tours, and we also do monthly tours for our local community, just as a way to give back. It's all free. We just want to share what we do here.
Stacy, it's amazing work what you do. I get choked up just talking to you because all these animals really do deserve a second chance and to live out their lives.
They do.
So
thank you so much.
Thank you, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you. I'm Danielle McConnell for Pet Pals TV.
So we're super excited. Hensley said they want to clear the shelters, and we're like, are you serious? They're like, no, we want to clear the shelter. So often people do 1 or 2 adoptions. They literally want to adopt every animal there. So please adopt everything. Everybody can adopt.
Eskenazi Health has many career opportunities available across its system, including administrative, clerical, allied health, information systems and technology, and nursing, just to name a few. Explore your options and become a part of the team.
Grateful Fest returns Saturday, September 7th at Morrow's Meadow in Yorktown. Bring your pet for a day of fun. Admission is free for the 4th annual Grateful Fest, Saturday, September 7th in Yorktown.
The all-new chimpanzee exhibit at the Indianapolis Zoo provides an extraordinary opportunity to connect with this species. Soaring into the sky, it offers a one-of-a-kind view into their world and an unforgettable experience, all created for this. Chimpanzees. Being chimpanzees. Get tickets at IndyZoo.com.
Friends, there's a great group that needs your help.
That's right. Anna's Pet Care Fund is committed to keeping pets, like Fig here, out of the shelter and ending unnecessary euthanasias.
Your tax-deductible donation helps us keep beloved pets with their loving families and allows us to provide emergency care in moments of crisis. We can't do it alone. Every dollar you share can prevent a family from making a heartbreaking decision simply because they can't afford treatment. Join me in donating at annaspetcarefund.org today.
So we're super excited. Hensley said they want to clear the shelters, and we're like, are you serious? They're like, no, we want to clear the shelter. So often people do 1 or 2 adoptions. They literally want to adopt every animal there. So please adopt everything. Everybody can adopt.
We love our kitties, don't we? Yes, we do. And KJ loves her cats as well because she's our kitty correspondent. We're going to take you now to a place that rescues those cats that probably wouldn't have any chance anywhere else. It's Cats Haven.
We are at Cats Haven today, a very special shelter for special cats. They take care of senior cats, injured cats, and sick cats that normally wouldn't have a chance in other shelters and rescues. And I'm here with the founder of Cats Haven and a longtime friend, Barbara Wills. Barb, it has been a very, very long time that you have been running the shelter and taking care of the cats. And before we get to this special little girl, let's just talk about your mission and why you are continuing to do what you do, because it's not easy.
No, it isn't easy because we don't qualify for a lot of grants. So we're always scrounging to find enough money to run for the year. And, you know, some people don't think that these guys are worth it.
Well, and we know that they are. Let's talk here specifically. When I heard that there was a very special cat here who was a tortie, it pulled at my heartstrings because I adopted a tortie from you many years ago, Nandy, and you saved her. She was injured. She was in an abusive situation. Let's talk about now this beautiful tortie who you have also saved.
This is Pinto Bean, and she's from Muncie Animal Care and Control. They thought originally that she was a cerebellum kitty, and they know that we try to take them in when we can. Turned out she'd been hit by a car, and she had some little injuries in her pelvis and a little bit of injuries in her back, and she's all healed up now, but she does wiggle cute when she walks.
Most of the cats that end up at Cats Haven will find this to be their forever home. You don't do a lot of adoptions, but you do.
About 3 a year.
Oh, wow, 3 a year.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody else is staying here or staying with your foster system?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us why it is so important to you.
Because if we weren't here, a lot of these would already be dead. You know, a lot of rescues do not have the time or the resources, and a lot of it's time, because they're trying to get these cats into homes so they can take more adoptables.
If people want to get involved, obviously donations.
Donations are always needed. We go through a case of 30 by 36 potty pads a week.
Wow.
The 20 by 23 every every 2 weeks.
So donations, do you still have on your website the opportunity to sponsor a cat?
Yes, for as little as $5 a month, they can sponsor one of our kitties that's going to be here for a while, or, for as long as it takes for their medical care.
So I could sponsor Pinto Bean?
Yes.
I may just do that. She is a lover and she is a fighter and she is getting a second chance because of Cats Haven. If you want to learn more about how you can be involved with Cats Haven and help the mission of giving all of these cats a second chance, you can go to petpalstv.com. I'm KJ, your kitty correspondent for Pet Pals TV.
Cats Haven is one of the organizations benefiting from the generosity of the Nina Mason Pulliam Trust Foundation. Since 2012, the trust has invested close to $10 million in animal welfare work. Over the last decade, the trust has made incredible strides in animal welfare. Cats Haven thanks Nina Mason Pulliam for her legacy of love. For more information, go to ninapulliamtrust.org.
We're building a place where homeless animals find forever homes. A place where people connect with animals in a beautiful park. A place that brings people and pets together, honoring veterans and building lifelong bonds. That place is the Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary.
Hi, I'm Pamela Trehune from Grateful, and we need your help to give rescued animals like Faith here a second chance at life.
Grateful, a proud partner with Best Friends Animal Society.
Pet Pals TV is now coast to coast. Watch Pet Pals TV on the YTA TV network. More than 150 cable and broadcast stations, reaching 41 million homes. Go to petpalstv.com right now for the complete station list. Most Spectrum Cable TV customers have a YTA TV channel. Something furry, something cuddly, something different. I'm Patty Spidler. Join me and a team of pet-loving reporters each week for Pet Pals TV on YTA.
When I realized I couldn't hear on the phone anymore, I said, that's it. I won't let hearing loss slow me down. That's when I got a CapTel caption telephone. With my CapTel phone, I hear what I can and read what I miss. Now when the phone rings or I want to make a call, I don't hesitate to pick it up. It's just like using any other phone. Plus, I can read what my caller says.
Visit Relay Indiana to see if you qualify for a phone at no cost to you.
Putting the needs of the pet and the pet's family first has been the guiding light at Noah's Animal Hospitals for more than 40 years. We can appreciate just how much your furry friend means to your whole family. So whether it's routine wellness care or a sudden pet emergency, you can count on our family-owned hospitals to provide the highest level of care for your pets and compassionate service for you. Learn more about our dedication to Central Indiana's pets by visiting noahshospitals.com.
Mini horses. They're almost as big as you. Yes. Renee Jameson shows us about and tells us about these wonderful little animals, little horses.
We're here in the beautiful farmland of Shelby County with Cloud. He belongs with Joyce Bannister of the Indiana Miniature Equine Club. She loves her horses, and it's easy to see why. Joyce, thank you so much for being here with us today. Who do we have?
Here. We have Tiara. She is an 11-year-old American miniature horse that we have purchased and are going to be showing this year.
All right. You have a few miniature horses.
I do.
Talk about them.
We have a barn full, actually. I have 5, and then we have 2 mascot donkeys that are here on the property. We primarily do halter, but our club offers a lot of different classes for miniatures. So we dibble in a lot of different classes. So yes.
They've been in your family for a long time.
They have. They have. My dad pretty much seasoned us to horses when we were born, and we've had them ever since. So we've had everything from larger horses that my children showed. My dad raced harness horses when I was growing up, so I was kind of a track junkie. And then we got into miniatures when my dad was sick and didn't want to have to manhandle the larger horses. So we got our first mini, and we were hooked, and we've had them ever since.
Your club has shows. Talk about the prep work and what they're like.
Okay, yes, our club hosts a show in May every year called the Hoosier Gold, and then we have a show a month. The IMEC Miniature Club shows June through September, and our club offers something for everyone. So if you have a seasoned miniature that's been shown before, you're welcome to come. If you have one that you've never shown before, you would be welcome also. We have everything from halter classes to jumping to liberty to driving, obstacle, a costume, a little bit for everybody.
How much have they impacted your life?
They are my life. I would not know what to do without them. It's been one of those things where they're just part of your heart, and they're like children. So, yeah, couldn't imagine anything without them.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sweetheart. You can go to imecnews.com for more information on their upcoming shows. These little fellas are sweet, gentle, and a whole lot of fun to be around. For Pet Pals TV, I'm Renee Jameson.
Grateful Fest returns Saturday, September 7th at Morrow's Meadow in Yorktown. Bring your pet for a day of fun. Admission is free for the 4th annual Grateful Fest, Saturday, September 7th in Yorktown.
When you become a nurse with Eskenazi Health, your impact in the community far exceeds anything you can imagine. Here, you'll have a lasting impact on those you serve. Nursing is truly a calling. Answer your calling and become a part of the Eskenazi Health team.
Come check out Big Dog Flooring's large selection of waterproof, pet-friendly products. Benny and Bernstein love featuring their hardwood, carpet, and waterproof flooring. With Big Dog's in-stock products, you can find value all the time. And yes, we install all of our residential and commercial products, which includes carpet, hardwood, and our huge selection of waterproof flooring styles. Big Dog Flooring, a home's best friend. Friends, there's a great group that needs your help.
That's right, Anna's Pet Care Fund is committed to keeping pets, like Fig here, out of the shelter and ending unnecessary euthanasias.
Your tax-deductible donation helps us keep beloved pets with their loving families and allows us to provide emergency care in moments of crisis. We can't do it alone. Every dollar you share can prevent a family from making a heartbreaking decision simply because they can't afford treatment. Join me in donating at annaspetcarefund.org today.
The all-new chimpanzee exhibit at the Indianapolis Zoo provides an extraordinary opportunity to connect with this species. Soaring into the sky, it offers a one-of-a-kind view into their world and an unforgettable experience, all created for this. Chimpanzees. Being chimpanzees. Get tickets at IndyZoo.com.
Steve Schweitzer has a story about canine heroes, those who sacrifice everything to help their handlers and their owners, and what happens to them when they retire. Here we go.
You may remember Ari from the Canine Explosive Patrol at the Indianapolis International Airport, and his buddy Rossi. They're among the many working dogs we've profiled here on Pet Pals TV. Dogs who partner with the police, government services, and the military. But in spite of their years of service, a happy retirement isn't always in their future.
These canine heroes spent their entire career protecting us. So we will spend the rest of ours protecting them. I'm Jason Johnson, founder of Project Canine Hero. Project Canine Hero is a national nonprofit organization dedicated to taking care of retired police, canine, and military working dog heroes throughout the United States. What most people don't know is there are no funds available to help take care of these retired heroes once they get out of service. There's no program in place that helps pay for their medical bills, their food, or their end-of-duty services.
Jason founded Project Canine Hero to provide those services. After spending 24 years as a canine handler and trainer in the military, as a police officer, and for various government organizations, he realized that
when they got out of service, nobody was there to help them when they needed our help the most. I think the government and the military as much as I love them and everything, they just don't have a program in place. So let me be a liaison for them.
That's where Project Canine Hero comes in, to provide assistance with medical costs, rehabilitation, adoptions, and end-of-duty services. And to turn that dream into a reality takes lots of donations.
In 2021, we did $3.8 million in donations. We had 88% of that in program services, 7% in fundraising, and only 5% admin costs.
To support Project Canine Hero and learn more, go to their website at projectcaninehero.org. There, you'll see the services they offer and the various ways you can support their efforts.
We have the Canine Hero Awards, which honors dogs from different patrol and narcotics and explosive detection and arson detection.
The winner receives free medical care and food for the remainder of their life. While many of the heroes stay with their handlers, some need a place to stay while they prepare for their new homes.
We have a 177-acre facility in Tennessee between Nashville and Chattanooga. I'm on it today. We have 10 heroes here today on property. We have a full-time staff that helps rehabilitation and rehome them. I've got dogs out here that serve the President of the United States.
Who's this in your lap now?
This is Yubi, and Yubi's retired from the Chattanooga Police Department. She's a drug interdiction dog, and she didn't have a home to go to.
How old is Yubi?
Yubi's 10 years old, and she didn't have a home to go to in retirement, at no fault of her own. She worked a great career.
She deserves better than that, yeah.
And she ended up here at my organization, and she had such a great personality. We made her the third national ambassador. If you look at all of our our program materials now, Yubi's on the cover of everything right now. When you ask what's in it for me, well, what's in it for me is making sure Yubi gets the best retirement possible, because what did she do to deserve to be set aside and cast aside?
To echo Jason's words, our canine heroes have earned a rewarding retirement.
Putting the needs of the pet and the pet's family first has been the guiding light at Noah's Animal Hospitals for more than 40 years. We can appreciate just how much your furry friend means to your whole family. So whether it's routine wellness care or a sudden pet emergency, you can count on our family-owned hospitals to provide the highest level of care for your pets and compassionate service for you. Learn more about our dedication to Central Indiana's pets by visiting noahshospitals.com.
Hi, Maria. What's up?
Hi, I'm just calling to say hello. How are you?
Great. It's so good to hear your voice.
Staying connected has never been easier for people with hearing loss. Now you can read captions of everything your caller says with CapTel Caption Telephone.
Did you hear that Ed finally proposed to Anna?
People with hearing loss can enjoy the same ease, speed, and confidence as telephone callers everywhere. Learn more about this service at RelayIndiana.com.
Everyday life is busy enough without worrying about viruses. But just because you're ignoring flu and COVID doesn't mean they'll ignore you. Right now, Eskenazi Health Center is protecting everyone from 6-month-olds to seniors with safe, updated vaccines that can help keep your family from missing school, missing work, or missing good times. Visit eskenazihealth.edu/vaccines and see how a shot in the arm can take a load off your mind.
Make a difference in the lives of others. Hi, I'm Quinn Buckner. Do you know how exciting and rewarding a career in senior care is? ASC offers so many options. Your work is seen and your voice is heard. Join a team that does it the right way for the right reasons. We are one ASC. Join our winning team.
A story that I like to call From Tragedy to Triumph. His name is Sean Diamond, and he is now a big shot at ICANN, Indiana Canine Assistance Network. But it didn't always start out that way. Steve Schweitzer and I have his story.
It looks so easy and fun, but Sean Diamond is very open about saying that his role of overseeing and training service dogs at Indiana Canine Assistant Network not only changed his life, but probably saved him.
Thank you.
We spoke at ICANN headquarters about his journey.
Challenges, as we've all had.
Challenges,
yes. Grew up in a, pretty normal family and was really into sports and ended up playing hockey in Canada I was playing hockey most of my life, for about 10 years in Banff and a little bit in Windsor. And April of 2002, my daughter and my fiance were killed by a drunk driver. And I didn't go back to Canada to play, plus I was in my early 30s. It was probably time to move on. I was slowing down at that age, and
That's tough.
My life changed.
Long story short, Sean was lost, depressed, and he made some bad choices.
Got arrested a couple times, and I got arrested again for a bigger deal. And this is Reba. Excuse me, young lady. Reba. Thank you. I'm sorry about that. And after the last one, they sentenced me to prison where I never thought I'd be.
And what year was that?
That was so I was sentenced I was locked up in 2003. I got sentenced in 2004, very beginning, to 9 years. So I didn't do as much time as some people do. I did a little over 4.5.
While in prison, he discovered ICANN. ICANN selects willing inmates to help with service dog training. Sean loves dogs and thought he'd give it a try.
They posted about a dog program. Do you want to train service dogs? I didn't even know I had pets growing up, dogs, cats, loved them, never trained.
Never trained, they were just pets. Yeah.
Really didn't know much about service dogs, but I want a dog. I don't want to deal with people. Maybe I could spend my time with a dog. I got hired. Sally Irvin, the founder of ICANN, hired me.
He says he wasn't very good at training in the beginning, but he needed the dog connection to give him a purpose, so he didn't give up. And now, Sean Diamond is the Vice President of Programs at ICANN. From trainer to administrator, from tragedy to triumph.
I appreciate you sharing a very difficult story, but it has ultimate outcome is to help other people and help the dogs. And I truly believe that animals, and especially dogs, can save our life. So thank you.
You do it too, all the time. That's everybody you have on. It's about what animals can do for you, whether it's dogs, cats.
It's testimonial, did for me.
Thank you, Patty. Hug.
And service dog Reba thanks him too.
That's it for Pet Pals TV today. As we always say, go to our YouTube site where you can see all of the wonderful stories that we have, and our website. And at our website, you will find all the locations, over 150 locations that carry Pet Pals TV. PetPalsTV.com. We'll see you soon. Say bye-bye again. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, well, he says bye-bye.
Give a little love, it'll come back if you just try. It'll feel